Hello dear traders, my name is Oleg Prishepa. Welcome to Trading Hero YouTube channel. Let's start our weekly review. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record this video on Saturday, so today's results we'll consider as results from the previous week plus Monday of the current week. So our total profitability is plus 148%. For the last week, we earned 2.5%. For today, we earned 0.5%, and our monthly profitability as for today is almost 10%. As you can see, we're confidently going up and making money to cover the drawdown we got in September. And hopefully by the middle of December, we're gonna fully cover it and we'll be trading in profitable zone as we were doing in September. So let's switch to the MetaTrader platform and see how actually we were trading during the previous week. We are on 1 hour time frame. I highlighted the previous week with a gray rectangle, so you can see that actually we have a very strong uptrend, and we are trading mostly against the impulses that we have. So from the middle of the previous week, we were selling. After the market broke the previous resistance level, we averaged this trade, and then we were averaging each time market was renewing these highs. And on Friday, we closed our deals with profit, and then we also made one buy and trade against this correction. As for a global technical picture on this currency pair, you can see that we are approaching the previous local high. This is a price range around 1.2250 to 1.23, and I actually expect that price may bounce back from this range. We still have around 2000 pips for like to cover, and I think if we're not gonna go into a correction right now, we're gonna retest these levels, and then we'll obviously see some kind of a local correction. So far we have no open trades, so let's see how it goes. If we'll break the previous lows, maybe fall a little bit deeper to the like previous resistance level, we're gonna buy and we'll be averaging this trade. If the market will continue its growth, we're gonna sell and average all of the deals after we approach the previous local highs. The next currency pair is GBP to Canadian dollar. We have a pretty similar picture with some differences, but still the idea remains the same. We had a resistance level, we broke this level, we sold, and then we were averaging the trade each time market was showing us new maximums. And today we finally closed all of the deals with profit. We also have an uptrend, and this uptrend is stronger than the one we saw on GBP to US dollar, and we already reached the maximums of May, and we retested these maximums, and actually this retest it gave us an opportunity to close our deals with profit. So like technically picture is the same. We have a strong local uptrend. But globally, as you can see, we are still like falling, and at this moment may be considered as the correction to the downtrend. But honestly, after we retested the all-time history lows on GBP USD, then we retested for GBP CAD like the same, yeah, all-time like lows. I don't think that we're gonna fall and reach it again, because the currency market, it likes stability, it likes corridors. It's not a stock market, it's not a cryptocurrency market. So this kind of volatility, it's like not interesting for central banks of both countries. The next currency pair is Australian to New Zealand dollar. As for this currency pair, you can see that we are in a downtrend uh, for quite a long time. The price of Australian to New Zealand dollar and GBP to USD is the same, so that's why you can see that we have the same drawings for like different charts. But what is the main feature here? We have a downtrend where we were selling according to this strategy against this downtrend, and we already closed our deals with profit. Now we can see that we have a strong support level on a daily time frame. It's visible. You can see that we were falling for 2 months in a row with no sufficient corrections. We had like October, and now we have like November, like falling almost non-stop. And if you'll take a look at the levels from where we stopped, you will see that these levels, like we already saw them in February and March, and they played the role of strong resistance levels. So now it can be considered at the mirror level, maybe, and we may see the correction. If the market will do so, uh, we're gonna be selling and averaging the trade against this moment as usual. The next currency pair is New Zealand to Canadian dollar. We also have a very strong uptrend, as you saw on GBP to Canadian dollar. Obviously, there is a correlation between these assets. So all the last week we were selling. On Monday we closed our deals from the previous week. Then we retested one of the previous like local highs. We sold at this level after the candle was closed higher than the like candle of the previous attempt, because we do not consider shadows like to be reasonable for opening the trades. Then we were averaging these trades, and one of the pyramids of the first algorithm already closed with profit. We had 3 deals. The second one is more moderate, and it requires like more space to open a third order to average the trade. So that's why to close this trade, we need to wait for the market to fall down around like to the middle between the second and the first orders, or if it starts growing, we'll wait for the market to retest the previous highs. I'll go and we'll average the trade. As for this currency pair, we also retested like local highs. You can see on a daily time frame, we tried to break the highs from May, and I can say we did it for like 2 or 3 days, but now the price seems to be falling. Let's see how it goes. Maybe we'll see the correction somewhere like in this range. By the way, between the first and the second orders, we'll see some kind of lateral movement. So we have like 2 trades and expecting for them to be closed very, very soon. And the last currency pair for today is Australian to Canadian dollar. As for this currency, we had a pretty similar picture in the second part of the week. In the first part, we were closing buying trades because like we have a deeper correction here. Then we like retested previous highs. You can see it right here. We sold, and we also have a similar picture. One of the algorithms closed the trades because it has more aggressive settings, and it averaged the trade here at the top. The second is still in the market. We have this trade right here. So we're gonna wait for the market to fall down because we require a deeper correction to close this deal. From a global point of view, nothing interesting on Australian to Canadian dollar as for me. So like we also approached like the previous local highs, but as for me, it's much more interesting to wait for the price to come over here, like to retest the highs from June, July, and August, because like here we're gonna see, I think, a very very strong correction. So that's all for now. See you next Saturday, and I wish you a successful trading week.